This conference will now be recorded.
All right. So just let me just request control here. All right. Actually, I want to look at just take a look at the code here for a second on one of these. So what did you say happened on the VOC part? I didn't quite catch that.
So we ran, the U-shaped test part
Yeah.
that we did in order to
Right.
to determine the dimensions. So we did that. Then I had TAC and VOC on, and it spit, sputtered, blew back. The extra fine looks somewhere between the medium and a rough cut, with a dramatic tail at the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's a straight cut and then flares off. I could try to send you a few pictures of that if it would help.
But
and we can look at what I generated for that. I'm certainly a possibility I did something wrong.
Let's see here. So coming around.
I'm only running paper comp on these parts. I'm not running the VOC.
So it comes here, slow down to 1.1. 1.1. All right. Close. So slowing down to there. Okay. So we could try. What's the diameter of these?
1 second, I'll grab a print.
Okay. Oh, I can just measure. I just didn't know if you knew it off the top of your head here. I'll just take a diameter.
688.
All right. So I'm thinking maybe we should do just like a little test piece that'll fit in maybe some of your scrap area, so we can do a few pieces here. 688. So circle. All right. That didn't work out right. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Let's see. Select this. Move. Base point. Why is it doing that? Oh, wait. Okay, I guess we'll do do it like this. That's why, because that's not joined together. Join. Move. That looks better. All right. So we'll try a few different things on these holes here and see what happens. And let's see if we move this up here. Let's do one of these as just in the 2D plane here. Let's see, we'll do this here. Okay. I don't know. One more time. Shift T. No, I already got the height. Don't care about the height. 0.06. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to. Okay. Let's see. Nose. And let's see. Put something on the outside. Okay. So we got that. I guess we can apply. Let's see. Let's put TAC on. So I'm gonna make two files. So one with the taper comp, one without the taper comp, and we'll see if we see much difference between the Q5, Q4 with the various over travel numbers here.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, let's turn that off for now. It's fine. I'm just gonna save it here.
I didn't see you set click the 2D 3D button that time after order and set that.
Yeah, since this is a 2D part, you don't need to hit on the part button. It's only if it's a part from the 3D 5X area that you have to hit the part button.
Okay. I thought you had shown me one time the 2D 3D button beside the part button.
Let's see. Yeah, so this one here. So if we had nested this, like we do that when we're nesting it on a sheet and we're intermixing it with the 3D and the 2D shapes, then that's when you would hit the 2D 3D button and put in the material thickness. But if it's just a single 2D part like this, you don't have to do that. You can just, because then it sees Z0 as being the top of the part. So let's see.
Thank you.
Let's see, turn that off. And we'll just call it 688 test Q5, Q4, no TC for now. See, test Q5, okay. And then we'll do another one where we'll leave that on. And with TC, same guy. That's good. All right. So you can cut one of those and let me know how those look. Let's take a look at our little taper comp test piece. This one down here. All right. So this is the one that we did.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I had to, after I entered the taper comp detail in I guess through the select menu, then I had to recompile that file to create a new CNC file, correct?
Yeah. So if you make any changes to the material settings or anything, you'd have to make a new CNC file for that.
And I did do that. So I don't recall if I created a new file or if I overwrote the file that you had.
Mm-hmm. All right, so those are the numbers that you put in there. 492, 506. So,
And with taper comp on the parts that we fit since, they look really good. But the VOC is what made a bad looking part. I believe that's it. Now, we've also had some abrasive issues today.
Let's see, cancel.
Excuse
me. All right, so this is the one that's got the TAC and VOC. So we start off at 1 inch a minute. So the feed rates look okay. I'm 2 inches a minute, and that's down at the extra fine end of things. Actually, looks like that's all. Let's see here. Oh, so that's all Q5 right now. So rough paint. We'll just get rid of these. We don't need those. Nine. Okay.
I think that's the old auto.
Mm-hmm.
It was also default.
Right. So TC, is this the where the test piece was? That was from yesterday.
I think the underscore too, I did rename, so I renamed your file, renamed the file, so I had something different to run
Mm-hmm.
after I'd entered the TAC parameters.
So we're on 1.79, 1.79, and then it goes up to the 5.12, which is the high speed for the rough. So that's that one. So on the so if we look at this one, so this one's we're going up to 2.02. Should still be fine. So you said this one cut reasonably, but it was the one where you had both the TAC and the VOC that was ugly.
Yeah, it didn't cut very good. There was a lot of blowback where during the acceleration or deceleration, I think it was during the acceleration after a curve, and it would just, like it was accelerating too fast, couldn't keep up with it.
Right.
I had to drive the part out with a hammer.
All right. So it looks like on this one you might have reset the quality because the maximum that we see in here is all 2.02, which means it should cut quite nicely. So the fact you had to hit it out could have been an abrasive flow issue.
I think I must have changed that after I cut that part. I don't know. Maybe not. Because one side is definitely substantially rougher than the other.
So we look at, this one here. So this one here, we do 202, 2.02. Let's see what this one does. And then this one, so this one goes up to 4.6, and then it gets up to 5.13, which is the maximum on the rough. So yes, this one here, if you were to run this one, it should look quite nice because the maximum that's going is 2.02, and if it's not cutting well, then it would be
something else was going on.
Abrasive flow issue. Because we compare. So of course the XYs are going to be off a little bit because of that variable offset control. So you see that, the feed rates are matching up pretty closely. And then as we get down here, they start to vary because this one, the one on the left is accelerating for the different quality, where the one on the right is staying at the Q5. So it'd be interesting if you ran the VOC2 one again, what happens? Because certainly the feed rates, so it's basically a Q5 feed rate on that entire part. So it should look pretty nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna run that test piece with the _2, TAC and VOC _2.
Right.
All right. And then
Try that one again, and you can try this one again, but this would basically be the same as probably this one here. But yeah, I would try this one again and see how it cuts, and then do that little test, those 2 little test pieces that I made up here within
okay.
of the taper compensation. See if we can get rid of those nibs on the back there.
Okay.
So,
All right, we'll give that a try. We got a few more parts to cut, so I'll try to get that done later this evening or tomorrow morning early, and let you know what's going on.
sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks very much, Mr. Jeff. Take
Talk to you
care.
later. Bye.